this is a hugely exciting campaign to launch in this context. And President Ramaphosa, you are about to embark on taking on this incredibly important role as president of the G20, and you're the first African head of state to do so, which is itself an enormous milestone. My question for you, as President von der Leyen outlined this ambitious goal over the next 12 months, cast your mind forward 12 months from now, and we're all gathered in Johannesburg alongside you for the G20 meeting. What does success look like, and how can we campaign together to make this an enormous success over the next 12 months?
Well, thank you very much. We are honored and privileged, really, as an African country, to be president of the G20 in the coming year. And we will be taking on this task on the back of what Brazil has done. They have achieved an enormous amount in the various negotiations they've been having, and also the focus that they have had, particularly when it comes to the financing track as well as the climate financing. And we will be focusing, as they have, on issues of solidarity, because we do believe that solidarity, particularly at this stage of the geopolitics of the world, is very important, because it really addresses the needs of ordinary people, and it enables economies also to be empowered and to grow. We will also be focusing on the issue of equality, where there's been inequality, and I come from a continent where inequality has been rife. So we would like to see more and more equality being spread around and leaving no country and no one behind. But we also want to focus on what Brazil has also focused on, sustainable development. We do believe that development needs to be sustainable on a number of platforms, whether it is the empowerment of women, and I remember very well with Global Citizen when you came to South Africa and you brought Beyonce along with you, which made many people happy. You focused on girls and the empowerment of women. We also want to focus on ensuring that the access to finance is something that will be spread around, so that countries in the developing part of the world are able to access finance so that they can embark on infrastructure development. As Ursula was saying, one of the key challenges that faces our continent is lack of infrastructure development. And of course, this is a problem that emanates from our past of colonialism and, in my country, apartheid. But we want to move on. And if we have solidarity, and if we are armed with a sense of having equality around across the world, leaving no one behind, I do believe that we will have sustainable development. And it is this that our presidency as South Africa is going to be focusing on, and mobilizing the world and getting solidarity from everyone to focus on solidarity. We do believe that we will be able to achieve great for humanity, and we will be able to move the development of human beings in the world forward. So that is going to be the focus. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you, President Cyril Ramaphosa. Thank you, President Ursula von der Leyen, for your leadership. As you heard today, we are announcing today a 12-month campaign in solidarity to drive investments into renewable energies across the continent. And we're inviting the private sector, we're inviting civil society, we're inviting governments, and also multilateral development banks to join us in this critical goal of tripling renewable energy access over the coming decade. And we want to meet the unmet energy need of the 675 million people who are mentioned who currently do not have access to energy. So we will be in Davos together, we'll be at the UN General Assembly at the Global Citizen Festival, we'll also be at the G20 next year, And we invite all of you to join us as we power our planet together. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right on. Thank you. Just on time. I was very good.